Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode of Yard Sale Treasures. So today I've got something I'm really excited about. It's been something that I've personally been looking for a long time. And you know, we're pretty common in the world of video games based on board games, right? So what if it was turned around and it went the other direction? That's right. Today, as the thumbnail has already spoiled for you all, I have the yard sale treasure of Milton Bradley's Pac-Man game from 1982. I do have a confession to make. I did not purchase this at a yard sale. I purchased this at a toy show, but I did buy this at a yard sale a long time ago. If you don't know me, I do have an eBay store where I buy and sell things, and I sold this on eBay a long time ago, and ever since I have regretted it. I've thought about this board game very frequently since then, and I've always wanted it back. I've built up a small Pac-Man collection at the same toy show. Just for reference, I got these two pretty nifty notepads. They're pretty sweet, and some stickers, but the main piece de resistance is this Pac-Man game. A little quick fact before we dive into it. This was made by Milton Bradley in 1982. In the early 1980s, Milton Bradley was all about the video game board games, but they did release some video game related stuff prior to that. In 1979, they released the Microvision, which is believed to be the first handheld gaming system. It kind of used the overlays on a screen and stuff like that, from what I understand. In 1980, they released the Omni Entertainment System, which used 8 tracks. It was kind of like a quiz game, from what I've gathered. I didn't delve too deep into that because that's not the main topic of this video. And then in 1983, they acquired the company that was making the Vectrex. So Milton Bradley started making the Vectrex. What's funny is while I was kind of looking that stuff up, I came across a newspaper article on a subreddit where the guy from Milton Bradley said the video games were just a phase. In 1977, little did they know in 5 years they would start releasing board games based on video games. Some of the other ones from the early 1980s include Pac-Man, obviously, Frogger, Ms. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Defender, Centipede. I really want the Donkey Kong one. And then I want the two that were released in the late 1980s, I believe 1988. They released a Legend of Zelda board game and a Super Mario board game. And it even continued into the 1990s with the release of Sonic the Hedgehog, Street Fighter. So that's a little bit of information on Milton Bradley's video game board games. Hopefully I can make videos on more of those in the future because I would really like them. Let's delve straight here into this board game. I love this game a lot. It just looks so cool, and it looks exactly what you would expect it to look like. The board is just a Pac-Man board, including little two-way exits that you can go to. There's a home in the middle for some of the pieces, and then each player has a home safe space. We'll delve into gameplay here in a second after we get through pieces. Alrighty, and then here's some of the pieces that we have. You have 2 ghosts, which from what I can tell, the board game that you get doesn't always have the same colored ghosts. At the same toy show, I saw another one that had yellow ghosts, and then I saw on eBay multiple other ones that have blue ghosts, green ghosts. So I guess it just depended on what board game you got for which color ghosts. I got the red ones, which is fine by me. I think it would have been cooler to have like 2 different color ghosts. That would have been pretty sweet. And then you have your Pac-Mans. They come in 4 different colors. So we have yellow and green. I might have zoomed in too far. And then we have blue and red. They got the pieces. They have a mechanism at the bottom where they eat the marbles. So Pac-Man for you. And then of course we have our marbles that Pac-Man gobbles up. And then the game comes with 2 dice. My copy only comes with 1, but through the power of having pockets, I brought a second one with me. So let me get these pieces out. And then, each Pac-Man has a little tray to collect their marbles in. So let's move some stuff out of the way here, and let's crack into what this game's all about. Alright, so this is what the game looked like when it's set up. I am unfortunately missing 1 marble, but that's fine. It doesn't really bother me too much. There are white marbles and there are 4 yellow marbles. Pretty sweet. Just like the power pellets in the game, they do let you eat the ghosts. So the goal of this game is to collect as many white marbles as you can. You take turns rolling 2 dice, and then you move your Pac-Man to gather marbles. So what you do is you roll 2 dice. I got a 5 and a 6, and then you pick 1 dice to move your Pac-Man, and you pick 1 dice to move the ghost. So if we're playing as yellow here, we'll say we move 6, and then at the bottom they have the holes as we mentioned, and you just very carefully go over 3, 4, 5. Oh, get in there. Okay. 6. And then you take your Pac-Man and you dump them out into your little tray. Go back to your spot. And then now we gotta move the ghost 5, and we'll 1, 2, 3. The yellow marbles do not count. 4, 5. So now the ghosts are kind of moving. We'll say it's green guy's turn next. 6 and a 3, he'll move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5 and 6. So he'll chill there. And then move the ghost 3, 1, yellows don't count, 2, 3, blue guy's getting a little pressure over here. Or you can move the other ghost, doesn't matter. And then you just kind of keep doing that until all the white marbles are off the board. And then whoever has the most marbles at the end of the game wins. It's really simple, really straightforward. Seems like it could be a lot of fun with a little bit of strategy on moving the ghosts and stuff like that. If you do, as a Pac-Man, we'll say blue guy here rolled and ate this the yellow pellet. He now has what they call the Ghost Gobbler privilege. His hole looks to be a little wide. Anyway, he gets the Ghost Gobbler privilege, which means he can then eat a ghost and send the ghost back to home. And if you do it, if you eat the ghost, you get to pick a player and take 2 marbles from them and put them in your tray. So same thing if you move a ghost into a Pac-Man. So let's say blue guy did get attacked here by red. Red would get to take 2 marbles from blue guy, and blue guy would have to go back to his home space where, you know, in the course of the game, maybe the marbles are gone. So it's a pretty straightforward game. I just love the look of it. I love the board, the marble, the pieces, just everything. Ever since I bought this as a kid, has kind of drawn my attention to it and made me never forget it. So it is one that I'm really happy to have in my collection. I love old board games, as I mentioned in my last episode of Yard Sale Treasures. It's one that I really want to keep around. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this one. Just wanted to show off something cool that I picked up and bring it to your attention. It's pretty sweet. Hopefully I get some of the other ones. We can go over them in the future. Having a video game, board game series would be pretty cool. So, but yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.